Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout. What is it? 10:26, the end of the month already. I don't know where the time went. But anyway, it is autumn, and I'm actually starting to adjust to the new cool weather, and it's actually not too bad. So anyway, I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, this Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham and invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side. Join me on camera to shoot the breeze, share information, etc. So let's start with the word page. That is the government and nonprofit information page. Just want to point out a lot of people are looking for work. The world is a little topsy-turvy in the job market. So the city is looking for employees. So if you do go to the word page and click, just scroll down to the city of Durham and you'll see the jobs section where you can actually search by part-time, full-time, seasonal, etc. Of course, seasonal also relates to Durham Parks and Recreation. A lot of those jobs are seasonal jobs. So let me also mention that there are programs offered by the City of Durham and Durham County and also nonprofits, nationwide, statewide, and local that offer really great help. And you can, for example, if you've fallen behind in your water bill, you can get help with that. So check it out by going to the word page at your convenience, of course. All right, the libraries are all open until 8, except for Bragtown. Bragtown is open until 6. And of course, Stanford L. Warren is closed for repair. And let's see what's on the docket for Durham Technical Community College's Small Business Center. And of course, there are also small business centers across the state. Most of them are affiliated with community colleges. And they have these wonderful free workshops. They're online for now, and they're for entrepreneurs or people who want to start businesses. They're awesome. In fact, there's one Wednesday that I want to check out. But let's see what's on the docket for today. Let me just scroll down. Real quick. Wow, there's a lot of information on this page. Okay, there it is. So with today being Tuesday, let's see. Okay, there's 3 workshops today that I listed. Actually, let me point out that I don't have room to list all of the workshops. They're all incredible. I just picked the ones that I think would have the most interest of my readers. So click on the link that I provide and see what I had to leave out. You might want to check out those workshops as well. So as listed in the Durham Skywriter, from 1 until 2:30 today, 337 ways to market your business for greater profits. Wow, that's going to be from 1 until 2:30. I'm curious about that one. Okay, another one today from 6 until 8, maximize your website. And then here's another one from 6 until 7, oh wait, that's tomorrow. Oh, there it is. Today from 6 until 8, I scrolled down too far. To profit or to nonprofit? That is the question. So that's going to be today from 6 until 8. I guess that's a way for you to figure out in what form your new business will be. Will it be a nonprofit agency? Will it be a for-profit business? So anyway, check that out. The links are provided for you right there on the word page of the Durham Skywriter. Okay, now I do want to mention, a couple more things I want to mention. Go Durham and Go Triangle both offer free rides to and from your COVID-19 vaccination appointment. So you do have to schedule your ride at least 24 hours in advance. That's how it works, but it is free. And I was given the hint that the afternoon spots fill up pretty quickly. So see if you can get a morning appointment if you want to get a free ride with Go Durham or Go Triangle. Okay, let's see. The last one. I have to mention this one. This is so fun. St. Luke's Episcopal Church has a pumpkin patch, and this is every day through Halloween, which is already happening this Sunday. So in my opinion, it's a great way to take really cute, adorable autumn pictures of your little ones. And I think that would be so cute to see the little kids surrounded by pumpkins and gourds. So just try that idea because I think it's a great photo op for fall. So there, and of course you can buy pumpkin and help them out. So let's see. So they have pumpkins and gourds. The hours Monday through Friday, I should say Tuesday, since today's Tuesday through Friday, will be 1 until 7. And then on Saturday, they'll be open from 10 to 7. And then on Halloween, Sunday, they'll be open from noon until 7. So I have a link to their Facebook event page if you need more information on that. Okay. And Wester Auction has not listed yet the date for the next auction. You know, they've been tasked with auctioning off what still remains of Northgate Mall's, like sales counters and fixtures, lighting, et cetera, et cetera. So they're not done yet. And I'll let you know as soon as I find out when the next auction will be. Tish, living in my hometown, Chicago, what's she saying? 52. That's not too bad for Chicago. They had rainy and windy weather last evening. Actually, if you're a Durhamite, did you hear that thunder last night? That kind of scared me a little bit. So she's not sure what's up for tonight. Yeah, the weather's a little goofy right now. I'm not really fond of thunderstorms. I don't mind rain, but thunderstorms, not real happy about that. All right, let us go now to the health page, to your health. There's going to be a talk this evening. Let's see. So let me tell you who's the sponsors first. The co-hosts are Duke Chapel, the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, Judea Reform, and Duke's Center for Muslim Life. So they're co-hosting an online panel discussion. It's called STEM from Faith, a dialogue between faith and science. That's right up my alley. That's going to be at 7 o'clock this evening. This is where scientists and scholars from Christian, Jewish, Muslim communities, they discuss the various ways that faith and science have worked together and have also opposed each other. That sounds really cool. So the panelists are going to be Sonia Laurie, an immunologist and UNC Chapel Hill postdoctoral fellow. Wow. Stephen Bass, Duke physics professor, Ehsan Sameh, medical physicist and radiology professor at Duke, and Robert Rutledge, geneticist and Catholic priest. This is wild. The moderator will be Mustafa Tuna, Duke Associate Professor of History and Slavic and Eurasian Studies. It's a free Zoom event, and this is hard to pass up. This is going to be really interesting. Again, it's called STEM from Faith, a dialogue between faith and science. Definitely check it out. Oh, and what is Tish saying? Goofy for sure. Regarding the weather, not what I just said about the talk. Tish is Hispanic, Jewish, Polish, and Russian. That's about the coolest thing I've ever heard. That's pretty hip. I knew a lady, she was Jewish and she was from, I think, Argentina. Anyway, her name was both Spanish and Jewish somehow. I can't remember what her name was, but it was both a Spanish and Jewish. Anyway, it's pretty hip. And Tish is fluent in Spanish, in speech and writing. Maravilloso. Cool. Okay, so let's continue. I just noticed you're watching from YouTube. Yeah, folks, Bull City Hangout is airing not only on Facebook, but also Twitter and YouTube, which I think is really cool. I use a platform called StreamYard. If you ever need to know more about StreamYard, having your own show, being on camera, I love to talk with people about that, and I can help you out. This is also why I have Bull City Hangout, a good way to practice being in front of the camera, because once you get used to it, it's really fun. And Tish is Hispanic from her dad's side. Cool. All righty. Excuse me. Okay. What else is on the health page? Your COVID vaccine and test updates, which means you can just stroll in to the Durham County Department of Public Health from 9 to 4 on weekdays, 9 to 6 on Tuesdays, like today. Stroll in and get vaccinated for COVID-19 without an appointment, which I think is very, very hip. Also, The Lincoln Community Health Center, same thing. Stroll in during the week between 9 and 11 or 1 and 5 and get that free vaccine. I don't know about the boosters though, because I need to get my booster. I'll have to find out when we can start getting our boosters. I know that, I think it was Duke Health, they had an event last week and I was working and couldn't go, but they had the boosters available. In fact, wait a minute. Us seniors, or we seniors, those of us who are 65 and up, actually 55 and up in relation to the Durham Center for Senior Life, they're going to have an event, I think, next week where the booster shots will be available. So I think I'll find out. I got a phone call about that yesterday, and I will get the details and let you know about that because that's going to be next week. Okay, now let's see. I got you your COVID, your test, and your vaccine updates. And the American Red Cross is going to have a blood drive. Let me scroll down to that. Let me see. So let's see. Tomorrow, starting at 10, the American Red Cross is going to have a blood drive at the VA, the Veterans Administration Medical Center, which is right across the street, of course, from the Duke Medical Center. So that's going to be starting at 10 and it's going to go until 2:30. So you might want to check that out, especially if you're a military veteran. That might be since you might be going there anyway, maybe for an appointment or whatever. So there you go. Now let's go to the health events button. Let's click on the big blue button at the top of the page and see if there's some one-off or support group meetings that we need to know about. Let's see, today's what, the 26th, right? Okay. Scrolling down, I do hope that those who are caregivers know about this caregiver event, which actually started this morning at 8 and is continuing through to 4:30. I talked about it at length yesterday. And this is for Duke Care. It's given by Duke. It's called the Duke Caregiver Community Event. So it's going on right now until 4:30. It's free. I don't know if it's too late to register, but it is going on now. And I do hope that they offer it again because it's hard for caregivers to get information, especially while they're at home taking care of their loved ones. It's hard to get out. So having these virtual events are wonderful, wonderful idea. So let's see what else is happening. Let's see. From 4 until 5 this afternoon, there's going to be a special organ transplants patients struggling with obesity seminar. It's going to be this afternoon from 4 until 5. And this is it's free and it's probably going to be on Zoom. So go ahead and register for that if you're interested. Let's see. Also this evening from 6:30 until 7:30, there's going to be the Duke Cancer Patient Support Program's Young Adult Oncology Social Meetup. You don't have to be a Duke patient, but basically this is for young adults ages 18 to 39. You know, they can just hang out. It's a free program. It's a 1-hour thing where you just go online and just hang out with other young people who have cancer, ask questions, just shoot the breeze and just, talk to people who understand what you're going through. Okay, and that's going to be, again, it's free. It's this evening, 6:30 until 7:30. Also this evening from 7 until 8:30, the Younger Onset Support Group. This is for people who get early onset Alzheimer's, as I've heard of people as young as age 40 getting Alzheimer's. It's a different kind of Alzheimer's. Like my aunt had it. She was in her 70s when I moved in with her and took care of her until her death. But this kind of Alzheimer's is it's a different kind, vascular. I don't know what that means, but it's a vascular Alzheimer's. Anyway, if your loved one has it, you probably already know about it. So you can meet from 7 until 8:30 and just, again, meet with people who know what you're going through and maybe even share some tips. My tip is to use music to help communicate with your loved one. It really worked with my aunt. Okay, and let's see. I'm just going to mention this. This is tomorrow. Mind-Body Approaches to Coping with Cancer. It's an online meeting. I'm going to mention it now because it starts at 12:45. So this time tomorrow might be too late to register. If the person running the meeting is busy, and not checking their email or able to get to the phone. So see if you can register today for tomorrow's meeting. Again, starting at 12:45, going until 1:30. It's called Mind Body Approaches to Coping with Cancer. Okay, now let's go to Senior Scope, the senior page. And like I mentioned, I'll get that information about the booster shots. In fact, let me just jot down the word booster just to remind me. Booster. There you go. Actually, I'm going downtown tomorrow. I'll just stop by the senior center and get it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Okay, there's something going on at the Durham Center for Senior Life. It's this Thursday. It is Tricks and Treats Oktoberfest Costume Contest and Social. That sounds like 3 events all rolled into one. It's going to be this Thursday from 4 until 6. They're going to have light refreshments. And at the Senior Center, when they say light refreshments, they're usually scrumptious refreshments. They're also going to have music, dancing. And you can also compete in the costume contest. Admission is $5. You do have to pay $5. And you can go ahead, call the number that's listed on the senior page, and then dial 110 to register. All right. And now let's go to, this is the last week of the dental hygiene drive. This is the last week. And this is where, and in fact, I need to go to Dollar Tree anyway today. So you can donate dental hygiene items, and what they need the most are toothbrushes, toothpaste, dental floss, denture cleansers, mouthwash, polygrip, and other denture glue. So whatever you can spare, if you can spare a few dollars and run to Dollar Tree like what I'm going to do and buy some items to donate, they would really appreciate that. And I'm going to do that because I'm going to be downtown anyway. And the donation boxes, by the way, they're sitting by the Hunt Street parking lot entrance, right inside the door. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the praise page. Yeah. So today, the Center for Muslim Life at Duke University, they're hosting their weekly Kitab Connect. It's going to be on today's Tuesday, from 6 until 7:30. They do this every Tuesday. And this is where verses of the Quran are read in Arabic, which should sound really pretty. And it's followed by a group discussion in English and reflection on the meetings. I know a lot of people like to read the translated Quran, but it's nice to hear it in Arabic and then talk about it in English. So you can attend in person at the center on Swift Avenue or online via Zoom. And in fact, Tish, that might be interesting for you. You might want to check that out. So again, it is from 6 until 7:30, of course, Chicago time, 5 to 6:30. And again, you can attend in person or online on Zoom. The Facebook event page link is right there on the praise page. And of course, it's free. And there's something else happening on the praise page. I just wanted to, actually, let me show you these beautiful flowers I got from White Rock. I was hanging out at White Rock, and they said, hey, you want some flowers? I said, sure. So check these out. I want to show you these flowers, but also tell you how impressed I am that White Rock Baptist Church this past Sunday celebrated their 155th anniversary. That's almost, just to think, I mean, it's a Black church, any church that started in 1866. That's that is mind-boggling. So thumbs up, congratulations to White Rock. Let me put these flowers back. 1866, which kind of helps to explain the success of the African American community in Durham, is that there are other churches, of course, St. Joseph. Anyway, I don't want to give you a history lesson. I want to respect your time. But the fact that, and also, of course, North Carolina Central University, which started, 1910, I believe it was. But anyway, actually, it started earlier than that. I better get my history together. But anyway, just the fact that, African Americans were able to start churches and schools and colleges and all that sort of thing to get a good footing, because I guess we realized, I guess we were here for the long haul, so might as well be successful. Just saying. So let me continue. And thank you, Tish. She's saying nice, nice indeed. Those are beautiful flowers too. All right, let me continue. I want to respect your time. Okay, so let's go to the sports page, Sport and Life. And let's see. The Futsal Academy, that starts next Wednesday. Is the third? Let's see. The third is Wednesday. This coming, oh my goodness. So the fall season of the Bull City Futsal Academy starts next Wednesday, which is incredible. Jose Santibáñez, he is the gentleman who runs the program pretty much by himself with the help of young volunteers, and they are all awesome. So here's how it works. They have an elementary school academy, middle school academy, and high school academy. So they learn how to play the game. There's going to be 4 skills development sessions. This is all free, by the way, and run by one guy with some volunteers. So for now, they have signed up Eastway, Neal, Githens, Merrickmore, Lakewood, and Southwest. They're all participating in this free program. It's for boys and girls. Okay. So it starts on Wednesday, November 3rd, and then they're going to have other sessions the 10th, 17th, and 24th. Now, they're also going to have the Bull City Futsal Competitive Program. This is for high school kids who already know how to play futsal. Oh, I didn't explain what futsal is. Futsal is like a smaller and sometimes faster version of soccer. It can be played indoors. It was in, I don't know what South American country invented it, but it came from South America. It was a great way for soccer players to train indoors during like bad weather or winter weather or whatever. So anyway, the competitive program is for high school students who want to play actual games. So there's a sliding scale fee set up. So if you're low income and you can't pay anything, you don't pay anything. If you can pay, Mr. Santibáñez would love it if you could pay up to $60. So the sliding scale for the season is between 0 and 60. It's up to you. So sign them up. And again, the competitive program is for high school kids only. And then there's the elementary school academy, middle school academy, and high school academy. And those are free. All right, now let's go to the legal. Oh, wait, it's Tuesday. That means the East Durham Run Club meets today. Let me scroll down. So runners, and I say runners, but this is for beginners too. You don't have to be experienced. People who just want to run. Basically, the East Durham Run Club meets at High Wire Brewing, Durham, and is co-sponsored by Fleet Feet Carborough and Durham. So they meet at 6:30. And then you can choose, at Golden Belt, that's where High Wire is. So you can choose to run either 3 miles or 5 miles. All depends on your stamina. And it's a free event, and it should be really fun. And you can also be added to their email list so that you don't miss any of their events. Now let's go to the legal page, Legal Ease. Oh, Donna's waiting in the wings. Hey, Donna, I'll be right with you. Let's go to the legal page because Legal Aid NC, they're going to have a workshop today. Oh, let me remind you to go to the legal page, click on that link, Kids Voting Durham, to get a hold of their incredible election guide. If you don't know who to vote for, after going through the election guide, you'll probably know who to vote for. You'll be able to figure it out. I'm just saying, it's wonderful. They do great work. And they're just kids. I shouldn't say just, but boy, they're really savvy kids. Really savvy kids. Young people. They don't want to be called kids. Okay, let's see. Legal Aid NC, yes. So today is Tuesday, and there is a workshop today. It's free, of course, and it's online. It is the HCPOA. That stands for Health Care Power of Attorney and Living Wills Clinic. That is today. It's going to be a long one, 2:30 to 5:30, so get comfortable. There's a lot of information to cover. You can learn how to look after your loved one's health care interests, also how to create a living will. which can assure that they can stay in their homes and have their properties easily change hands after their demise. That's how we set it up with my aunt. And I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. So definitely check it out. Also find out the various ways that Legal Aid NC can help you. Okay, and again, 2:30 free online. Now let's go to the Let's Go page and see what is happening today. So I told you about, yesterday I told you about the Mayor's Committee for Persons with Disabilities National Disability Employment Awareness Month event, which just started at noon today, special event. The keynote speaker is Jane Dunham from the National Black Disability Coalition. So hopefully, if you forgot to attend, you might want to hop over there now if you have the link. New Visions of Africa restaurant, they're giving away groceries today, as they do every Tuesday, starting at 12:30. They're on Fayetteville Street, next door to W.D. Hill. If you're driving, go around and park in the W.D. Hill parking lot. And if you're on the bus, they're served by the number 5 and the 5K. So if you're on the bus or in the neighborhood, have a rollaway cart because you're going to get a lot of groceries. They're very generous. Also, New Visions will be giving away meals to people in need from 3 until 6. So if you're hungry, stop by between 3 and 6 and get a free meal. And maybe you can sit outside and eat one of the picnic tables or just take it home. Also today from 5 until 8, the Hive, Comic-Aid, and Alicia Price, they're co-hosting the Hive pop-up mini-con and costume party at Boxyard RTP. That sounds like a lot of fun. I didn't know about the Hive Comic-Aid until today. It's a comic book company. I need to find out more because that sounds very exciting. I grew up reading comic books. I even read them through college. I love drawing. I love art. Anyway, so they're going to have Hive merchandise, apparel, their independent comic books. So this is going to be a really fun event. They're also going to have a cosplay contest so you can win prizes. So anyway, check it out by going to the Facebook event page that I have listed on the Let's Go page. The Durham YMCA, they're hosting this year's Trunk or Treat at Hope Valley Farms YMCA. And the address might be a little confusing if you haven't been here before. It's called, it is 4818 South Roxborough Street. And you might think, well, Roxborough ends, where's Roxborough Street on the south side of Durham? So to make a long story short, they were supposed to have sliced through a community in near a little bit south of NCCU's campus, and they were going to continue Roxborough Street, which ends at what's the name of that street? Oh, I'm so bad at names. But anyway, they were going to cut through the community and create this street that would go across the street from what was then Kroger. Anyway, the didn't go through. I think this was happening before I moved here, so I don't know the details. It didn't happen. So even though Roxborough ends or appears to end on at Cornwallis, it picks up again on Martin Luther King Parkway across from what was Kroger. So that is where South Roxborough Street is. You have to get to it from Martin Luther King Parkway. It's very confusing, but I just wanted to point that out because some people are saying there is no South Roxborough Street after a certain point. So that's the story. So the Trunk or Treat is going to be from 5:30 until 7:30. So Trunk or Treat means the kids, instead of going door to door, they go from vehicle to vehicle, from car to car. And they decorate the cars, they open the trunk, and there's candy and treats, and it's really cute for the kiddies. They're going to have a haunted playground and arts and crafts. I might have to slide by there and check that out. Anyway, it's going to be from 5:30 until 7:30 at the Hope Valley Farms YMCA. Okay, the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences is having virtual trivia Tuesday from 6 until 7 online. It's always fun. Test your knowledge of science facts and pop culture. It's a free, fun online event. Also, the Tuesday Blues Jam is this evening, 6:30 until 8:30 at the Blue Note Grill, free admission. If you can play the blues, you can jump on stage or whatever and join in. If you can sing, go ahead and do that. Should be really fun. Like I said, free admission. Sounds like lots of fun. Speaking of fun, Marva's Fun is going to have her Stay Well virtual line dance class. It's free, it's online, it's on Zoom. You can learn those steps finally to those timeless oldies and to the ones that you'll probably hear maybe for the first time during hopefully the family reunions that will start up again hopefully next year. And I told you about STEM from Faith, a dialogue between faith and science, which is happening online at 7 o'clock. It's a Zoom event and it's co-sponsored, like I told you, by Duke Chapel, Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, Judea Reform, and Duke University Center for Muslim Life. Again, it's online, 7 o'clock, and it's free. Tomorrow, very quickly, what's happening tomorrow? Wow, I have a 2-pager here. Good gracious. Tomorrow, right, AARP. Let's see. Where is it? I thought I had something about AARP tomorrow. I don't see it. There it is. The Capital Area Workforce Development Board, they're announcing the AARP North Carolina's Back to Work 50-plus workshop. This is going to be in Raleigh, unfortunately, but I did want to list it because Raleigh's not too far from here. It's going to be held at the NC Works Career Center. We do have one here in Durham, but this is the one that's in Raleigh. So you can go ahead and register. It's free. You can call the number that I have listed, and it's, if you know where this is, 1830 B Tillery Place in Raleigh. I have no idea where that is. I don't know Raleigh very well. But if you're age 50 plus looking for work, you might want to check this out. They're going to have an overview information session on finding work as a person who is a little older, 50 plus. Okay. Wow. Let's check the weather and then bring on Donna, who's been waiting patiently. It's 65 right now. It's sunny. It's going to be sunny all day. It's going up to 67. It's like the perfect autumn day. It's going to be sunny and beautiful. Tomorrow, the beautifulness continues. Is that a word? It's going to be 71 degrees tomorrow and sunny all day. So Donna is here. Let's see what's happening with Donna. Here we go. Let's bring her on. Hey, Donna, what's
going on? There is a lot of trunk or treat activities going on that you mentioned, but I also wanted to add, like, and I don't know, I didn't come in at the beginning to remind people, yes, go early vote. The weather's nice.
Definitely.
Come down early.
Definitely,
vote.
For sure. They don't want to miss out on voting.
Want to miss out, and so yeah, you know, all the places are listed. But I just wanted to remind people that some people are like, oh yeah, you can still early vote this week.
Yeah, you know what?
So that's
I did mention Kids Voting Durham's wonderful election guide. And here's the places where you can vote early. And thank you, Donna, because I didn't mention the places: the Durham County Main Library, the North Regional Library, the East Regional Library, the South Regional Library, and North Carolina Central University's Turner Law Building. So there you go. And thank you so much for reminding us. So, yeah. So what's new? You're in a beautiful, where are you? You're in a beautiful space.
I'm actually on my deck right now. So there's construction going on. They're actually, so one of my main things I wanted to please, when you're driving or bicycle riding, if you see potholes, swear, but please call them in. Like, please call them into Durham one call. That's 919.
Oh, really? Let me write that down.
So please call them. Better. The app, the city has an app where you can actually go in and pinpoint the address or the cross streets where the potholes are.
Oh.
Because they will come fix them, but they're not going to do it without you putting in a request. Because there's so many potholes in the city. So many. So
yeah.
You see them and you're going past it every day and you're like, darn it, please call them in.
Mm-hmm.
It's important, this way they know where to come. And so
Thank you,
I
Donna.
had
That's
some
another good one.
potholes. I live on the very, there's always potholes, but there now over there being some holes. But we need to call them in because they don't go around looking for them, and so
I guess not.
I,
Yeah, because you live on a street
to
that gets
really,
truck traffic, right?
I, but wherever you see, if you're going through a shopping and you pass the same way every day and it's that same, please call it into the city during the one call, or you could go to the city app and then you can actually do it on the repair, and then they have a request and always get a number. They also give you a
Okay.
service number once you do it, so you can follow up on it. So again,
Okay. I can think of a couple of
956.
spots for sure. Yeah. Thank you, Donna. That's great, great information. Yes,
I
indeed.
gotta scoot out of here because I might go down and try to see what's at the fresh market today. So.
Oh, okay. 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 You take care, Donna. Thank you for that great info. As always. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye. Awesome information. So call in when you spot potholes so the city knows where they are and can patch them up. That makes perfectly good sense. So she says Durham one call, and also there's an app. So I'm going to check that out as well and get the service number so you can follow up. Someone else told me that whenever you call Durham one call for help for whatever, always get the service number for follow-up, because otherwise they're not going to know what you're talking about the next time you call, complaining that maybe didn't get worked on or fixed or whatever. Good advice. Donna is always full of great info. She's a wonderful community resource and a great friend. So I think that's pretty much it. Let's see. That is it. So share this out so that more people can know what's happening today in the Bull City. And also, just continue to send me information. That big news for the Durham Skywriter, I'm going to save it for the next couple of days. I'll let you know. Big things are happening. I'm very excited. So anyway, just have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully at noon, for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.